my practice hypnotizing actors and actresses, I found that are quite hypnotizable, more hypnotizable than the regular person. What do you think about this in your clinical practice? Is this correct?
I think it is, absolutely. I think, I mean, hypnosis is controlled dissociation. And when you're a good actor, the method in acting, you don't just remember the lines, but you try to inhabit the personality. You try to become that other person. And there are many people, and that's very engaging as in the audience, because you're not just watching a person trying to be someone else. You're
Sure.
watching someone who is being that person, who brings all the emotion and feeling that comes with the situation that the person they're acting is in. And so I think in general, good actors are highly hypnotizable people. And often you'll compliment them and say, God, you were terrific. And they look a little puzzled. They say, I know. Sometimes they have some amnesia for what happened when they did it.
Yeah.
And they're a little surprised because
Yeah.
if they're, I mean, and I've seen the same with musicians.
Yeah.
I talked to a wonderful concert pianist and I said, what are you doing when you're actually playing? He said, I'm floating above the piano, thinking about the emotion that I want to infuse into the music. He said, if I'm actually thinking about what my fingers are doing, I'm screwing it up. It's terrible. So, so you want to be so well trained in the technique that you can focus on just the feeling and the emotion you want to convey, and your hands are doing what they know how to do. So it's that same kind of, that we're built that way. It's the same kind of dissociative experience that allows you to just inhabit some other person's life for a while and be that person.
Yeah, when I was doing this research, one of the approach was how hypnosis could be effective when you build the character, when you was constructing the character in your mind.
Mhm.
And I put these actresses in the hypnotic state, and they act like the character and not like themselves. And it was
That's right.
a little bit weird. And after that, I think 70% didn't remember what they did during the hypnotic state. So when I suggest them to remember, they remember what happened. So that's how was a interesting data that I
Yeah,
that I got,
that's very,
and
I believe it.
I thank you a lot again for your papers and for your time to help me during this research.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Tiger. Well, I admire what you're doing and keep it up. And I hope we can get Reveri
Yeah,
more
right.
popular and hopefully do it in Portuguese too. And we'll be back in touch with you when we get to where we can do that. That'd be great.
Okay,
So
Doctor.
keep up the good work.